Honorable Lady Justice Martha Koome, the first female Chief Justice in the Republic of Kenya. We who work in the judiciary are truly inspired, and we believe that all women of Kenya share in our joy that we have the first. Anything first is exceptional, and there are a lot of expectations. Before I give you the remarks of the Honorable Chief Justice, I kind of felt like I was the Chief Justice there, so I'm feeling like I want to become. I just want to give a short story. For the students in the university here, I was telling you, Madam DVC, that I have never been to Kenyatta University, that I only came once to visit my brother and my sister, and they took me to a place called KM. So I know about KM, and I kind of miss the days when I've seen the choir here with their beautiful songs. I've heard a hotuba in Kiswahili. I know zero Swahili. At the time, we used to cram for examinations and everything. But I want the women who are here today as students to know that I was in the university 20 years ago. That's a long time. So I'm kind of twice your age. So I know a few things, maybe, or I think I do. So I want to give you a few tips as a lady. And before I do that, let me just say what I do in the judiciary. I'm the registrar of tribunals. I coordinate 38 tribunals in the country. Tribunals are forums where you bring your disputes to be heard efficiently, disposed in short time, and specialized. The education sector has about 2 tribunals that I know of or that I manage. The National Examinations Appeals Tribunal. Does anybody know whether there's one like that? The Education Appeals Tribunal. And I'll leave my contacts for anybody who wishes to get in touch. Are there law students in the audience? Any law students? You all go to Kenya School of Law, right? I am handling a lot of, we have a lot of disputes. We have a lot of disputes coming to the Legal Education Appeals Tribunal. It's specifically for law students who are dissatisfied with the decisions of the Council for Legal Education. So that's a tip. So I coordinate that as a registrar in the judiciary. Judiciary has 7 registrars, and our boss, direct boss, is the chief registrar of the judiciary. And of course, I'm here on behalf of the Honorable Chief Justice, Justice Martha Koome. She sends her greetings and wishes all of you an international Happy Women's Day, and is very sorry that was not able to join you because of exigencies of duty. So to my tips for the women, these are mine. I'll read the CJ speech, but this is what I know so far after going through university. And I've heard our speakers speak about the beauty of women, the strength of women, which is true, which is unappreciated. But also there is inter-women issues, right? So it's good to celebrate women. The first tip is stop competing with your fellow women in a negative way. For my fellow women and students, there is a gift of the Holy Spirit called discernment. Discern who your friends are. When you have discernment, you can tell who will mention your name in a room full of opportunities. You can also tell who will not. That's the spirit of discernment. Number 2, stop obsessing about the shape of your body. All right? Own your body. Clothes are made for the body and not the vice versa. And dress the body you have. Okay? Fit into proper clothes. So don't stop breathing because you're wearing something that can't make you breathe. Remember, these are mine. These are not from my boss. Number 3, attitude is everything. And it is The one determines the altitude. A bad attitude, no matter how sharp you are, it's going to end you there. I can guarantee you, I have seen so many professors today, I am not even worthy to sit or stand in a room full of professors, starting with Madam DVC here, all right? And one and the final one, and I heard the spoken word from the lady who presented very well, and the singer who sang for us about a woman being a warrior. As a woman, you're enough and you matter. You're enough and you matter, and nobody should tell you otherwise. Please internalize that, because I have been out of university for 22 years. You've heard of character development? Iko hapo nje. It is quite a character development. And as I read the CJ speech, when I was in class 2, I want to connect my life with climate change. I don't know who comes from my home county, Nyeri County, Mahiga sublocation, Oboi village. Anyone? Sisi ndio tuko. Yes, I can see 2 faces there. I come from there. It's a remote village. It's nowhere on Google. Try it. It's not there. But I want to say this. When I was in class 2, I come from a polygamous family. We were 18. My mom was the second wife, and I was the second last born. And so when I heard the KUSA secretary, is that the name, the gender secretary, reading her speech, she's talked about people collecting firewood and fetching water. And those were the mainstay chores that all of us girls would actually undertake. And if you look at my hands, they are longer than my body, because you're always carrying jerry cans. You're always carrying jerry cans. And I just remembered something she said, that sometimes you really can't tell what's going to happen, because you are sent to these places to go and collect water, collect firewood. You're a group of girls. You don't know anything. Right now, we are all exposed. We can read a lot of things on social media. At the time, by the way, you are the luckiest people I know. You have so much information. If you do not do what you want to do now, you'll never do it, because right now you have everything at your disposal. And I remember we were 6 of us from the same family. We were collecting firewood at the forest, and a teacher found us. And we had one of our brothers. A teacher found us collecting firewood. He took away the firewood, meaning we didn't cook. And the following day, paraded us in front of the whole school and said, we are thieves. Because we were actually collecting firewood from someone's forest. I don't know whether people own forests, but it was considered then that it was not our forest and we shouldn't have been there. It's the first time I felt really humiliated. But it's also the first time I realized girls are treated differently from boys. You know why? My brother was not called. It was just the girls. And we were like 5 of us. All of us were, paraded. And discrimination started then. And you would tell, even in the service of food, wekea brother yako kwanza. That's how it used to go. Of course, nowadays, he gets last. If he comes where I am, I'll serve him last. And then I serve, the ladies. But that's the way it used to be. And it got me thinking on how far we have come, that as we speak now, we can say the judiciary is led by women. The Chief Justice is a woman. The Deputy Chief Justice is a woman. The Chief Registrar of the Judiciary is a woman. The Principal Judge of the High Court is a woman. And the Principal Judge of Employment and Labor Relations Court is a woman. So basically, you're looking at a women-led institution. And of course, the expectations are high. And so I just want us to appreciate where we've come from and not take those gains for granted. I am a mother of 3. I look like I'm a mother of 1. I heard someone talk about giving birth how many times? I can guarantee you, Registrar, if I was to get another baby right now, you'd be visiting me. Do you have a psychiatry ward here? Because it is not a simple process. I have 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. So I'm now going to give you the speech of the Honorable